Yeah, good afternoon. I want to believe we all are enjoying the season. I made a clip last year of the fact that the intention for which this nation is built upon is one that is meant to put Nigerians under slavery and bondage. And this is why your leaders will continue to mismanage your resources no matter what. I know some very few Nigerians will argue this fact, but should you have forgotten, or he has forgotten, I need us to see this short clip to probably trigger our memory a bit.
The conduct of the 1983 elections dashed that hope, since as I said before on another occasion, that election could be anything but free and fair. The Nigerian people were therefore limbered with a government whose suspect massive victory at the polls lulled it into a state of complacency. The planless, downright incompetence and irresponsibility which characterized the previous 4 years continued. Gentlemen of the press, the Nigerian armed forces could not stand idly by while this country was drifting towards a dangerous state of political and economic collapse through the continued ineptitude and insensitiveness of a political leadership who were apparently unwilling to change. It had a duty to intervene to clean up the economic mess and set this country once again on the path of sanity. On OPEC, we have to be quick to say so because there are other member countries who try to cause confusion in the oil market by speculating that we are going to panic and start selling oil at cheap. We are in OPEC, and even if we are going to change our opinion about OPEC, we are going to consult them. This is what we said.
Stop corruption was the military's slogan when it seized power in Nigeria. It's had some initial success. Roadblocks like these used to be manned by policemen, more interested in bribes than fines. But the corruption which flourished under the civilian government started...
Yeah, welcome back. That was General Muhammadu Buhari in 1983 when he was being sworn in as the head of state. To us that went born as at 1983, this clip we just saw should give us some more knowledge about Nigeria and our president. And to us that were born as at then, that should remind us of some things. Now, this is 35 years after, and yet we still talk about corruption, fighting corruption. Then, shouldn't we ask Mr. President, what development or changes has come upon this nation for over 35 years now? A nation where we still have over 70% of our public office holders who have criminal records and are still criminals to date. A nation where a two-term governor, now senator, is being charged guilty of a crime and
has been sentenced to 12 years in prison for stealing 7 billion naira. That is more than $19 million. I mean, that in itself is a problem if you only get 12 years for stealing 7 billion naira in a country where a young guy was sentenced to death for stealing a cell phone. Okay, but you know, to our shock, despite that he's in prison, the senator announced that Orji Uzokadu will still be getting paid his full salary and allowances while in prison. I'm like, wait, what? What's this supposed to mean? Somebody stole 7 billion naira. You said that you put him in prison, but he's still getting paid full salary and allowances. Why do we like to deceive ourselves? They also said that his Senate position will not be vacant. They still consider him employed.
if they truly know what they are doing in those offices and it's for the good of you and I, the masses, shouldn't we ask them to give an account why 40 billion naira Nigerian satellite is said to be missing in the atmosphere? Or shouldn't we ask why Nigeria will be charged with a debt of 9.6 billion US dollars gas debt if they know what they are doing? If they truly know what they are doing in those offices and it's for the good of the masses, of among others, shouldn't we question why 37 billion naira will be budgeted for the renovation of the National Assembly? God damn it! How much is the cost of construction of that building itself? Yet we talk about corruption, fighting corruption. Isn't the nation corruption herself? Nigerians, we've got to wake up. We've got to stand up to question them. We've got to stand up to ask for life. I need us to see this clip by Fela Anikulapo Kuti. That was in 1988. After which, I want us to ask a simple question. Has anything changed? What has changed?
You're the man who wants to play music. There has been a few years that you couldn't play music. That you've been in prison, right?
Yes.
What happened? Why?
I was in prison.
Yeah.
I was in prison simply because of when I talk about Africa. You see, the African leaders out all over Africa today are very preoccupied with their own personal development, personal richness. You know. So it is they are committing crimes against the African people.
And they're not the right persons on
And they're not the right persons in that place. You see. So it is
But let's be concrete. Why were you put in prison? It's not because of just the simple fact that you told the guy upstairs that he's wrong.
That's the reason.
Is it a reason?
That's the reason.
But what did you say then? What was wrong?
I said that they are putting us into bondage, they're making us slaves, they follow white man's footsteps too much, they don't want to improve Africa as Africa should be improved, they are not authentic, and they are corrupt.
How does Africa